a song of hope for children. Sing a song of rejoicing spirit. Sing a song of prayer. You have a voice. This new song to sing. I've been told as I get old, this world could cease to be. The world I knew as a child has changed, but for the better, I'll disagree. The world of a youth has changed its tune and its greed and money they would sing. The family unit has lost its fire. Mom and dad are doing different things. I still believe we are all the same. Love can heal the wounds and hurt most any pain. Put your arm around a neighbor. Tune up an instrument to play. Time is wasting. Lift up your voice. The time is now for a new song to sing. Everybody sing a song of joy when neighbor sing.
Good afternoon. You're welcome to Aloore Radio. Welcome back to Ojunu Agba. My name is Toluwanimi Shokunbi. As you all know, every Thursday we come here to, serenade you with so many activities. And today I'll be bringing in some wonderful artists and some fashion designers for your pleasure. Babatunde Lade is not here today because he's busy trying to bring the best to this show, and he will be here by the grace of God next week. Welcome to the show. Today we'll be interviewing some artists of note, visual artists, and there's another artist that does jewelries. There's another one that makes a show. Okay, don't worry, just sit back and relax because you're going to enjoy this session. You are welcome. So I want to introduce some people. So let us go for a short commercial break, and after that we'll be here to give us the full loading of the program. You are welcome.
Put your arm around a neighbor. Tune up that instrument to play. Time is wasting. Lift up your voice. The time is now for a new song to sing. Everybody sing a song of joy when neighbor. Sing a song of love your neighbor. Sing a song of justice for peace around the world. Sing a song of hope for children. Sing a song of rejoicing spirit. Sing a song of prayer. You have a voice with this new song to sing. You have a voice with this new song to sing. Now I've been told as I get old, the world could cease to be. You have a voice with this new song to sing.
Ojunu Agba at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Oyo State Secretariat. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have two gorgeous ladies. Wow, this is beautiful. You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Olalemi Comfort, and I'm a visual artist.
Okay.
And I'm also currently serving at Ibadan, Oyo State.
Compassion. You're welcome. And you?
My name is Koinsola Balogun Kuko, and I am a visual artist and an author
Okay.
of children's book.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me start from you, Coin. What inspired you to going into arts?
Okay, so I've always been an arts crooner since I was at a young age. So I would always write stories, draw, paint. I was not that good at drawing though. So
Okay.
growing up, I there's something they call the writer's block. I think it happened to me for a while.
Okay.
And then when it came back, I realized I want to start painting because I love collecting artworks, but they're always too expensive. So I was like, can't somebody just make artworks that are affordable for people? So I said, you know what, let me try doing it. And then I started and I realized it was good. People were telling me, oh, this is nice, this is great. I'm like, okay, let me turn this to a business. And then that's how it started.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
And you?
Okay, for me, I think I would say I discovered myself. I just found myself drawing from when I was a kid. Although I've wanted to be a newscaster, and so back then in secondary school, during projects time, I found myself always being the one to draw for everybody in class.
Wow.
So
that's
I
really
get
good.
paid. So at the time, one of my teacher, she's late now, she just called me and she advised me that there are three things you have to choose. You have to look at before you can choose a career. That's one thing. One should be one thing you know how to do best. The second one should be what you feel you can do that you're comfortable with. And the third one is what you just find yourself doing. She said, she asked me what I wanted to do as a newscaster, and she said, is that what I feel I can do or what I can do better? That she has been seeing me drawing and she thinks I could be better if I should go for it. So after her advice, I went for it. So that's why I'm here today.
Wow, your teacher is really the best.
Thank you.
All right, so let me just continue with you. How would you describe your kind of painting?
My painting is feminism.
Okay.
I paint women to appreciate women, everything about women's lifestyle, relating it to life itself.
Wow, that's cool.
Thank you.
And you?
Describing my painting.
Yes.
My abstract art is the category is marbling.
Okay, what's marbling?
Marbling is a type of painting technique where you add water to the paint,
Okay.
and then you use different tools or different methods to come up with different patterns. And sometimes you can't replicate the patterns. Yes.
So you can't have like another version of the painting.
You can't have the same exactly. It might be similar. You might use the same colors,
Okay.
but the patterns don't always come out the
the
same.
same. Oh.
Yes.
Don't you see that as a disadvantage? For example, I love this piece, but it's sold out. How can I get a replica?
Okay, so I pride myself in telling my customers that when they buy a work from me, they can't get it from anywhere else. So it might be a disadvantage to some people, but to me it's an advantage because my customers love it that way. They don't want to see their painting in everybody else's house. They don't want to go to the street and they see their painting. So I have my audience for that, where they prefer their painting being unique, and that's what makes the work.
Okay, so how did you discover this medium?
Okay, so it stemmed from my passion for abstract art. So I did a little bit of research, I read some books, and I realized, you know what, this is what I'm going to stick with. I didn't start with this exact medium of pour painting. I started with different different methods of doing abstract art. But at the end of the day, I stuck to that one. Because I realized, you know what, I love this. This is beautiful. I love the way people can interpret like 100 things from a piece of my work. So that's why I stuck to that.
That's cool. And you?
Okay,
Comfort?
for me, in painting, we have a lot of mediums, and I have tried everything, almost all. So I discovered oil painting because I feel that is what I'm comfortable doing with and doing and using,
Okay.
because I can make use of other mediums too, but I feel I can express myself more in oil painting.
Okay. So, who is your role model? What do you see? Like, who inspires you? Apart from you knowing the kind of painting you want to do, who encourages you that keep it up, baby? You're doing very well. Do this, correct this. Just need to adjust this. Who is your role model?
My role model is my dad.
Okay.
My dad was an artist when he was alive. He was a graphic artist actually. So, and he's this kind of person that doesn't believe in females. Like, we are three actually in numbers. So he used to think we would end up in the kitchen.
Oh.
So, but when he saw me doing what he read in school, he was very, very happy. Like, he used to tell his friends that, oh, my daughter is this, my daughter is that, blah blah blah. So he buys me materials even before I got to school. So through that I got more confidence.
But to be honest, women always end up in the kitchen.
No. No.
Are you
That's-
telling me
that-
that once you
that-
get married now, you won't be cooking, you won't be doing all those
Feminist
Of
you
things?
course
use
I
for
would,
now.
I would do that. But that was
Exactly.
then. No initiative is then. But we're in the 21st century now. We can manage work and kitchen together, and that's no, women does not end up in the kitchen. No.
Okay, so let's have you going.
Okay, so my role model, I won't really call her my role model. She's my younger sister,
Okay.
but she has been my number one fan from the beginning. Right since when, if I should start writing a book, she will be the first to read it and tell me,
Wow.
wow, she loves this, I should continue writing. If I should draw anything, she'll tell me, wow, she likes it. When I was learning how to play instruments, she was one always encouraging me. So when I started the painting, she was the front runner telling me, wow, sis, this is really good. You need to continue doing this. This is really nice. So she's the one that gives me the motivation to actually continue and
That's
to
cool.
keep
Such a
painting.
cool sister.
Thank you.
Okay,
Shout out to my sis.
So let's go to your works. Have you ever exhibited your works before? They are all based on commission. Anyone should go first. Who wants to go first? Coin.
Okay. Have I exhibited my works before? No. My official, I'm having one soon at the Tunde Odolade Arts.
Today?
Yes,
Yes, today.
exactly. So free adverts. So yes. So that's my
So we're
first.
expecting you at the Tidalade
exhibition.
Arts and Culture. Number 2 Ladoke Akintola, Bodija.
Yeah.
Please, 4 p.m. is the time.
4 p.m. No African time, please.
No African time, please.
So that is
Okay.
officially my first group exhibition.
Okay. And you?
Okay, this is my third exhibition actually. My first exhibition was in Lagos at
Oh.
Gemini Art Gallery,
Okay.
and also at Okomoko Art Gallery in Lekki Peninsula.
Wow.
And my third exhibition will be happening today at Tunde Odolade
Lade
Art
Arts and
Gallery.
Culture. We have beautiful paintings, so just try as much as possible. Don't miss this event. Don't miss this exhibition. It's going to be wow. All right, so welcome back to the program. Let's go on a short musical break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Sing a song of joy when neighbor. Sing a song of love your neighbor. Sing a song of justice for peace around the world. Sing a song of hope for children. Sing a song of rejoicing spirit. Sing a song of prayer. You have a voice. This new song to sing. I've been told as I get old, this world could cease to be. The world I knew as a child has changed, but for the better, I'll disagree. The world of a youth has changed its tune and its greed and money that would sing. The family unit has lost its fire. Mom and dad are doing different things. I still believe we are all the same. Love can heal the wounds and hurt most any pain. Put your arm around a neighbor. Tune up an instrument to play. Time is wasting. Lift up your voice. The time is now for a new song to sing.
So welcome back to Ojunu Agba, your regular program. We are back, and I would like to ask you, if one of your customers wants you to make something different from your style, how would you feel? Like, what would be your response?
Wow. I think in relation to that, what I usually get is people get a picture online and they tell me they want me to replicate this or copy the style, and I tell them no, it's not. I don't copy other people's work because all my works are original. They're from my head and everything. So if a customer tells me to replicate someone else's style, I would kindly...
Not someone else's style, maybe like his own personal picture, family picture, things like that.
Well, it doesn't really relate to me because my own works they're not pictures of people or any. They are just shapes and forms and everything. So I would explain to the person that I can't do this type of work and probably refer them to someone else.
Okay. Let's have you.
Okay, for me, I can do any other thing so far it's art. If you come to me for a portrait, I can make portraits. If you come to me for landscape, for seascape, any other painting, I can do it. But to buttress what she said in one of the question you asked, you said can we replicate works? It's not really professional, and I wouldn't advise any artist. If you're an artist and you're watching us out there, you shouldn't replicate any work. Don't lift any pictures online. Don't do any other artist works because it doesn't add value to you, to your own what's the word?
To your pride.
To your pride. So if you've done a work and another collector asks for it, just tell them the work is gone. You can't do it again, because if that kind of work is seen out there again, it will make you lose art collectors. It will make you lose trust in galleries. So just if you have done a work and you sold it, just let it go. Another thing you can do, if you have a request for that and it's something you cannot say no, you can only make the work in a mirror like. Probably if the work is facing this way, the first time you painted it, just change it. Make sure it is changing, and make sure you had something that would create a difference to it. So I think that is what we can just
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You've heard that you don't need to replicate people's work. It is not good. It is not good. Let's not say more than that. Now, what role does an artist have in the society? What role does an artist play in the society?
I think number one, an artist needs to positively portray the societal culture, norms and rules in their artwork. That is, you don't, for example, let's say I paint children. Let's say I usually do a painting of children, and then I have a painting of a child wearing a bomb shot and just something, they shouldn't abuse the image. Yes, I think you should not paint something that would abuse or insult an image.
Different mindsets.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think an artist too needs to find a way to pull people from different walks of life to understand their artwork and to relate with it.
Great. How about you, Comfort?
Okay, and as an artist is an appreciator. You are meant to appreciate everything, because creativity itself, you are the creativity. You are the creator. You create. So you want people to appreciate whatever you create. So in the society, you should appreciate anything and everything you see, no matter how ugly it is. Because in the sight of artists, everything is beautiful.
Yes, everything is beautiful. Like, I saw one of your paintings at the gallery, and I knew that when you painted that, you weren't seeing what a lady was seeing. She was seeing trees, seeing human being, seeing a village in an abstract work, for God's sake. So it's all these artworks. They all have their own meaning. People read meanings to it.
They do.
My own perspective might be different from yours.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you enjoy doing apart from art?
Apart from
Let's
art.
go away from art.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you asked this question.
Okay.
Wow. So, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the show, I'm an artist. I'm an author, sorry. So I enjoy writing. I write fiction. I just type or use a pen or whatever. I just write stories.
Okay.
And then another thing I enjoy doing is singing, but I don't have a record deal yet.
You're going to sing for us
Hey,
today.
you're gonna pay.
Okay.
So yeah, I enjoy writing and singing, and yeah, I'm being by myself sometimes.
That's cool. Privacy.
Exactly.
And you?
Okay, aside being an artist, I'm also an event decorator.
Okay.
So I enjoy handling events. I enjoy decorating. I enjoy putting things in place. When even interior decors too, I'm an interior decorator too.
Catch
So
madam.
when if you invite me to your place for the first time, what I first look at is the environment. I want to see what you put together to make it beautiful, because I like to learn more, to add more to what I already know. Already, like if I should add this color to this color, oh, this is nice, this kind of TV set is nice, and so on. So I enjoy being a decorator.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful time with you.
Yeah.
Now, you are having an exhibition today at the Tundalade Arts and Culture Connections. How ready are you for the show?
100%.
100%. I trust you.
I'm very ready.
Okay.
Me too. I think I am ready. I've looked forward to this for a while, so I've done some preparations, and yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. So, just tell us what to expect in today's exhibition. What should we expect?
I want us all to look forward to seeing another beautiful creations in artworks, another beautiful touch, another beautiful expressions, another beautiful stories about life, because each artworks have a story behind them. So come and learn, know more about life.
Okay.
And to buttress your point, like you said about different stories, so I want people to come and see, wow, there are different aspects of artwork. Like I am an abstract artist, and she does landscape portraits and everything. So I want them to see the different artworks and how they all have a similarity and a connection between them.
Okay. Okay. So, how much time does it take to complete an artwork?
Wow.
Okay. Go first, coin.
Okay, so it depends. If I'm using a big canvas or a medium canvas, let me start with a medium. Let's say 16 by 20 size canvas.
Okay.
And because of my type of work, sometimes I paint in layers. So I do a layer first, wait for it to get dry. Then I paint another layer, wait for it to get dry.
Wow.
Then I put oil, wait for the oil to get dry. So all that makes it sometimes I spend a day. And sometimes if I'm not doing the different layers, if I'm pour painting and just trying to blow everything out with a torch or whatever I use, it'll take like an average 3 hours. So it takes me like an average of 3 hours for most of my painting.
Great, great. So before we go on the show, what would you like to tell the youths outside, also who wants to go into painting one way or the other? So a word of encouragement for them.
Okay, this is what I wish I told myself then. That whatever talent you have, don't look at it as anything small. Don't look at it as anything insignificant or something. You have to push it. You should read your books and everything, but make sure you're doing something on that talent. So you're holding it. And I like what they're doing at the NYSC. They make sure people do this skilled work to learn everything. Exactly. So whatever skill you have, even if you don't have the skill, see, not everybody has like a talent, but you can work, hard work beats talent anyway. So just find something to do, find something on the side and just continue working on it. And one day you will need it and it will pay off.
Wow, you've had that. So what would you like to say?
Okay, there's this thing I used to tell anyone I come across. I always tell them that art is in you. Everybody is an artist. We only express them in different ways. If you're a doctor, you are also an artist. So if the only thing is just discover yourself, know what you can do, and do them creatively.
All right, so you've had that. Thank you for coming to the show.
You're welcome.
So we are still on Ojunu Agba at Aloore Radio. We want to go on a short musical break and we'll be right back. Take-
Cloud appeared this morning to tell a caring story with its gentle moving form. It shows a road to travel on. There is a loving friend. I can see his waving hand. I can see his warm smile, although he's in heaven's high. We ask you to stay and learn how to pray, but you had to travel on to the womb of the earth's home. In love and care receiving fire, water, earth and wind. You left the warmth of the African sun forever shining in my heart. Body needed rest from this world full of stress. Still I hear you talking through that cloud this morning. The hurt of having lost your human sunny hug. Your soul is still embracing our spirits in daily racing. We ask you to stay and learn how to pray, but you had to travel on to the womb of the earth's home. In love and care receiving fire, water, earth and wind. You left the warmth of the African sun forever shining in my heart. 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 Live through loving us. I can feel your unseen touch. The cloud dissolved in nothingness to reach the source of everything. We ask you to stay and learn how to pray, but you had to travel on to the womb of the earth's home. In love and care receiving fire, water, earth and wind. You left the warmth of the African sun.
Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome back to the program Ojunu Agba, and you're listening live to us on Aloore Radio, right here in the Secretariat of Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism in the city of Ibadan. As you know, we've interviewed beautiful ladies earlier, the person of Comfort Olalemi and Konyisola Kuku. I have right here with me Tomini Dew and Adore Clothes. So, pardon?
Adore Bridal.
Adore Bridals. So you can see today is beautiful because we have a lot of beautiful ladies on this program. So, listeners at home, you still log on to the program Ojino Agba. Well, without much further ado, I have here two beautiful ladies, like I said earlier, and they are going to tell us what they do, what they stand for, and the reason why they are on this program. So, good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon.
So, can you, the listeners at home, can they know you?
Hi everybody, my name is Tomini. Going by Nijanese, that's Nigerian mom and Chinese. Nigerian dad and Chinese mom.
Oh, that's Nijanese.
Nijanese.
Yeah, I was looking at you, look like a somebody from Japan, China, or something like that.
Exactly. So my mom's gene is quite strong. So yes, that's why
great.
we're going with the whole Oriental look.
And I have here right here with me.
Okay, my name is Rhoda Fashionable. The director of Ashoke Bado and Apparels.
You can see beautiful names. I have Tomini Dew. I have Rhoda. International names. Okay, well, so let's get straight to the business. So, Tomini, what do you do?
All right. Currently, well, I do a lot of things, but for now, I choose to focus on my brand. It's called 320 Inspired.
320 Inspired.
That's from Proverbs 3:19 and 20, inspired by the wisdom of God in my creations.
Okay.
So for now, it's since I have a lot of creative juices flowing in me. So, but for now, I choose to focus on making laser cut acrylic and resin earrings and pendants.
Oh, so
you
you do laser cut jewelries and shirts. Oh, that's beautiful.
And resin.
Okay, aside that, what else do you dabble into?
What else do I dabble into? I write.
Oh, you're a writer?
Yes,
Oh, that's great.
as easy as breathing. I write and I sing.
What kind of books do you write?
I'm not published yet, but I have journals of
That you've written?
yes, of
Oh,
poetry,
that's
and
great.
I also used to blog.
Oh, you're a blogger.
I'm a blogger.
In fact, you're short, you're a lot of things. Okay, coming back to you. So coming back to Rhoda. So Rhoda, can we know what you do? What do you do?
Okay, I'm a clothier. I design outfits. I clothe. I work with Mashoke actually. I create with so many things. I think it's actually okay with fabrics, so many fabrics.
Okay.
Then I've started a lot of celebrities.
Oh wow, that's nice. Oh, can you tell us a few celebrities you've started?
Nigerian actresses. Then just name a few. Mide Martins.
Mide Martins. Oh, good.
Bidemi Kosoko.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Our late Aloore.
Wow, you styled Aloore Oyo. Wow, that's great.
I did
That's
that
great.
for like 6 years.
For 6 years.
Yeah.
Well, you must have chopped a lot of moolah for that. Oh, okay. So something is happening right at Day Arts and Culture Connections opening today. I have the information that an exhibition is opening, and the exhibition is titled Arometa. Okay, so it's a ladies fusion packed exhibition. So what should we expect today at the exhibition, Tommy? Are you exhibiting some of your jewelries, your laser cuts? Okay, so what
So
should we
the vision of this exhibition is to show art in different mediums, not just painting, but to show art as a form of expression with her clothes. Like it's her own creative form of what she believes fashion design is about. And as for me, since fashion design was oversaturated, I knew that to put on a fashion show you need to work with accessories. So there was a market I saw, acrylic, meaning it's totally customizable. Anything you design graphically, the laser cuts it accurately. So you are free to dream and to design and make matching accessories that will go in line with your clothes.
If you're aware, I don't know if you're aware, this program based on actually the focus is on culture and tourism. So this jewelry you make, does anyone speak about our heritage, our culture, probably with symbols of symbols of like Africa, like Nigeria?
As for me, since I'm of two cultures, so my jewelry
as
is
a
not
Nigerese.
Yes, as a Nigerese, it's not just Afrocentric.
Okay.
Though some of my Chinese character based jewelry have sold out, but hopefully by tomorrow it should be ready. It's in the works. So I have Afrocentric designs on ground.
on
I even
ground.
have Indian inspired designs on ground because
Wow,
I
I
grew.
would love to
I
see more of
spent my
those.
childhood
I would
in
love to see
India.
more of those Afrocentric
Don't
designs.
worry.
You know,
Come
as an
to-
African, as a black man, you know, we'd love to promote our culture. So, Rhoda, so what should we expect today at the exhibition? Are we to expect something spectacular?
Oh yeah, like I said, I play with a lot of fabrics, and
Okay.
I also do ashoke laser cut as well.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that's nice.
nice.
So,
Wow,
I'm surrounded by
two
laser cut
Yeah.
people.
So, but
Please don't laser cut me. Okay.
No. And I'm fusing what's it called with it as well. What's it called, the contemporary wear, making ashoke with suits.
Okay, with
and,
latest apparels.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Um,
So many.
still so many things.
Well, that's great. Well, listeners at home, you've heard it from the horse's mouth. Today by 4 p.m. at the Tudodlade Art and Culture Connections at 2 Ladoke Akitola Street off Are Avenue, Bodija, Ibadan. You're going to see these beautiful women exhibit what they do live there. So if you're in Ibadan, do find your way down to Ladoke Akitola Avenue at the Tudodlade Art and Culture Connections to see these beautiful women exhibit their skill, exhibit what they do. So one more questions before we go. So as a writer and as a laser cut jeweler, okay, how do you know what you do? How do you get inspiration for what you do? What inspired you to dabble into that aspect?
Okay, so initially I started with sketching because as an artist you have so many forms of expression. So I started
yes.
with sketching different designs. Like I wanted to do contemporary, but then even after learning sewing, I discovered it's a very oversaturated market.
Of course, yes.
Then I realized, okay, we have people making handbags, people making shoes, but who is really making jewelry? And I saw everybody is using African beads. But I did my research into Pinterest. Then, because my family business also deals with branding and advertising, they use acrylic to make signages.
Oh,
So we also have a lot of leftover acrylics.
oh, so you
So
made
a
use
family
of what you
member
had.
introduced this concept to me, and I picked it up and did my research, and I discovered, wow, it's a very versatile medium to work with,
To work with.
and the possibilities are endless. It's lightweight, it's hypoallergenic, because like for me, if I don't wear any pure metal, I react.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this jewelry, I'm even wearing it right now.
So that means they are skin friendly.
It's skin friendly
No, great.
and budget friendly
And budget friendly. Yeah, that's
Budget.
the most important part. Budget friendly
and durable.
and
So
durable. Oh,
yes.
that's great. That's great. So, what advice do you have for young people out there, both young and old? What advice do you have for our listeners listening to us at home?
I would advise you to always think outside the box. Just because
Think
the
outside
person
the
beside
box.
you is doing something and is making money doesn't mean you have to go and copy exactly what the person is doing.
So be unique in
Be
your own way.
unique, because
Oh,
that
that's
will be
great.
your selling point.
That's great. That's great. So, Rhoda, what inspired you to be dealing with textiles and apparels?
Oh, okay. Like my Instagram handle implies Adult Bridals. I actually started in 2007. I was a
Wow.
wedding planner. Then
Oh,
I had
great.
a boutique for bridal wears. Then I was importing.
Okay.
So during my planning, I had a little itch with a bride that got disappointed by the designer then in
Oh.
2011 precisely.
2011. Okay.
So I had to start running Elsie Skelter to get a Ashoke done. So in the course of me trying to put one or two things in place for her, and I felt okay, maybe
can
I could
do
just
this.
add this to my own board
So what
as
you
well.
do.
So
Mhm.
gradually I started. Then I learned one or two things. And I got schooled a little in the Ashoke. I know how to weave a little, but once in a while I do have back
Oh,
ache and all.
yeah,
So
because it's stressful.
but I have other weavers from about 3 different states that
That
weave
weave
from
for you.
Yes,
Oh, that's
so
great.
I have designer, as a designer, but I illustrate my designs for them to
That's great.
create.
That's
and
great.
all.
I come to think of it, you deal more with cultural aspect
Exactly.
because Ashoke is it's spectacular
Yeah.
to the western part of Nigeria,
Yeah,
that is the
yeah.
Yoruba culture.
But
So
not just that, even the northern.
even the nothing, yeah. So then, how do you use what you do, especially the textile? How do you use it to promote culture and tourism? What has been your input so far?
Well, Ashoke now is is well acceptable everywhere in the world.
Yeah, unlike years back.
Unlike years back, that so people will feel it's very thick. Now it's very flexible. You can work with Ashoke. We've tried so much to make it flexible that we can make it in form of shirts. You can wear in form of shirts.
Oh,
you can wear
really?
in form of dresses.
Oh, wow.
Yes. You can use it to style a wedding gown. Remember?
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I'd
There's,
love to see that.
this, Ghanaian stroke Guinea bride that she styled her. She actually bought the fabric from me and she got a designer in Ghana to
do it,
style
to
and
make it
sew
for
it
her.
for her. She
Okay.
uses it as a wedding dress.
Okay.
So it's very flexible now. A lot of people wear it. Even some wear it as pants. They
Wow.
style it with their shirt. Some wear it and they style it with their normal office wear.
Office.
like
Oh,
that.
really? So,
Yeah.
and all these things you're saying, they're interesting, but are they budget friendly? Are they pocket friendly?
Very, very affordable.
Oh wow!
They're
I would
pocket
love to
friendly.
get some
Alright,
pants
then.
in Ashoke very soon. At least promote my culture and let's see
Sure.
where we go there.
Sure.
So, what message do you have for our listeners at home that are listening to us? What message do you have for them?
Okay, like some people do say that everybody is doing Ashoke. I've been doing this business for more than 10 years and I don't think I want to give up. What will make you distinct is your creativity. And
Creativity.
once your stuff are top notch, people will still come for you. They'll still come buy from you. So I don't believe in everybody's doing one thing. I want to try something else. Well, aside that, I have a grill business that I manage to as well. But
Oh, you do grill too?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
that means I'm
yes.
coming for chicken. So. Grill chicken.
All right then. So
Okay, that's great.
just focus on your focus. The sky is just a stepping stone.
Well, listeners at home, you've heard it from these beautiful ladies. I have here left and right, by my side. Think out of the box and be creative with whatever it is you do. Well, you've heard it. Well, a very big thank you to our chief host, Episode of Studio Delade, and shout out to our bosses behind, our tech bosses behind the screen that you can hear us and see us, a person of Mr. Shegun and his colleagues, and so our photographer Muyaneza Eri all the way from Rwanda. So everyone, you've heard it from the assistant from this beautiful lady. There's an exhibition opening today by 4 p.m. at the Tudorlade Arts and Culture Connections. Do well to be there by 4 p.m. You're not going to be disappointed. I'm going to tell you that. Wherever I am, you can't be disappointed because, and now come see beautiful faces, come see beautiful pieces of art, come see beautiful work. Everything is beautiful today. It's a sunny side. So, we are still on the program Ojinu Agboye. Join us next week on this same station, same time, by 2:15 p.m. to 3:15 p.m. We'll be right here. You can watch us on YouTube at Aloore Radio, and you can go to our website www.aloreradio.com. And if you have inquiries, you can call on 090-3985-5331. Thank you for joining us. Peace out. Cheerio.
you're a native of Ibadan or a visitor, Aloore Radio brings you closer to the heart and soul of Oyo State and beyond. Aloore Radio, the online radio that amplifies the voice of Oyo State.